Hello Lakers fans! Welcome to another Lakers news video. Leave your like to receive the latest news from our team. Zach LaVine's return from injury is timed to coincide with his trade eligibility with the Lakers. The Chicago Bulls star is dealing with inflammation in his right foot, which will keep him off the court for another 3 to 4 weeks. NBA insider Shams Charania noted that the timeline of his injury coincides with the date when D'Angelo Russell and Rui Hachimura will be eligible to be traded. Ironically, that takes the Bulls and Zach LaVine into mid-January, that January 15th date where all the free agents will be eligible to be traded, Charania said. So when you think about teams like the Lakers, D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, those two guys will both be eligible to be traded as of January 15th. The Lakers, along with the Philadelphia 76ers, are two teams that could be looking to acquire LaVine in a trade, Charania said, and LaVine and the Bulls could be open to negotiating. The Lakers and Sixers are two of the teams expected to have interest in Zach LaVine, Charania said. Bulls' ranking could be paramount to a Chicago sellout. The Bulls are currently 8-14 on the season and occupy 12th place in the Eastern Conference. Those struggles have resulted in calls for a possible full liquidation, with Alex Caruso and DeMar DeRozan being possible names that could be on the move in addition to LaVine. In 18 games, LaVine has averaged 21 points per game, down from his average of 24.8 last season. With LaVine out, Chicago has won its last 3 games and is looking to pick up another win on Friday against the San Antonio Spurs. Hello Lakers fans! Welcome to another Lakers news video. Leave your like to receive the latest news from our team. With the game in the balance, there are few, if any, players in NBA history you'd rather have the ball in your hands than LeBron James. As he constantly reminds people, including this year, he's going to make the right play and create a good shot far more often than not. He's also someone who is more than willing to take control of a game, especially a big game, in the end, rather than let others dictate the outcome. That's at least part of the reason why it's absolutely astonishing that LeBron is so open about delegating to Austin Reeves at the end of important games. The game against the Suns last Tuesday wasn't the first time he's allowed the point guard to take over the most important possession at the end, but it was yet another reminder of the trust the Lakers stars have in him. That's Austin. He did it, Anthony Davis said after Tuesday's win. He's made countless important shots for us, big plays. We trust the ball in his hands. We have a lot of confidence in him and what he can bring to our team and his ability to score at will or draw fouls. Whether it's late in the game, in the middle of the game, or early in the game, we feel we can turn to him at any time and he can make a play. Similar to LeBron, Reeves is someone who will make the right play in those situations. LeBron realized this a long time ago and it has made him even more willing to delegate to him in these moments. It's not just today that LeBron and AD put their trust in Reeves. In fact, it was the game in Memphis to open the playoffs that saw the first major demonstration of LeBron's trust in Reeves and the moment when Austin spoke about having changed the relationship on the court between the two. Perhaps it was as simple as LeBron, always observant, noticing the work Reeves put in and believing that this work would bear fruit, as Reeves himself did. "I just trust myself and the work I put in," he said. "I looked over and Bron was pointing at me. AD had the ball and passed it to me and made a block, and at that point there's nothing left to do but make a play. I made the throw and we went home happy." Tuesday's game may not have been a playoff game, but it had the same atmosphere and was certainly no ordinary game. At this point, there is no game or moment when LeBron and AD wouldn't trust Reeves to have the ball when it matters. "I just trust myself and the work I put in," he said. "I looked over and Bron was pointing at me. AD had the ball and passed it to me and made a block, and at that point there's nothing left to do but make a play. I made the throw and we went home happy." Tuesday's game may not have been a playoff game, but it had the same atmosphere and was certainly no ordinary game. At this point, there is no game or moment when LeBron and AD wouldn't trust Reeves to have the ball when it matters. What do you think about this news? Don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. We'll be back any minute with more Lakers news.